Hi everybody, this is Bogus Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Diamond Select Toys The Crow VHS Walmart exclusive figure. So before we take a look at the Crow, let's do something I don't usually do and take a look at the packaging of this figure. So taking a look at the packaging of this figure, this packaging is really, really nice. Looks like an old VHS tape box, and I love this. I think the packaging looks great. You can see the Walmart exclusive sticker right there. There you can read the back of it with some nice shots from the film on it. I just really, really love this packaging. I don't normally show the packaging off, but this was too nice not to show. The only downside is if you do open this figure, you do have to rip it a little bit. And now you can't open it because if you open it, it will rip it the rest of the way. If you're careful like I was, you can rip it just a little bit, just enough to get the figure out, and then put it back. But other than that, yeah, this is a really, really awesome looking box. Up next, he comes with a translucent black base that says the Crow. He stands pretty well on his own, so you really don't need that, but it does look pretty nice. Up next, he comes with the Hangman's Joke poster. And this looks really good. I like this. This is actually done in a pretty sturdy piece of cardboard. I thought it would actually be paper, similar to what NECA puts in with some figures. And it does look nice, but you can see that there's some scuffs on it. And because of the way it was packed in the box, you can see that the cardboard there is bent. On this side, it's not as bad. But yeah, even from this side, you can see the left side sticking out. Would have been nice if they would have put it in a clear baggy tape to the back of the plastic that held the figure in, because since they put it straight down in the plastic holding it in, it really bent it. So this is nice, but it would have been great if it wasn't damaged. And finally, he comes with his grave. There it says Eric Draven. Just whisper my name in your heart and I will be there. I love that. The texturing and the paint variation on this grave looks really nice. The dirt on the bottom is also sculpted really nicely and has some black paint over top of it. Has a crow on top, and it's also sculpted really nicely. And you can take that off. It just pegs into the top right there. So if you don't want that on top, you don't have to put it there. But yeah, this is pretty nice. I'm pretty sure this is just straight up repack from the first Crow figure. But as I said, it still looks pretty nice. So that is all of the accessories for the Crow. I really wish he would have came with his Stratocaster or a shotgun or some alternate hands. It would have been really nice if he would have came with some more accessories. But that is it for his accessories. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the head sculpt. So taking a look at the head sculpt, I think this is a great likeness of Brandon Lee. This head sculpt is great. It looks really good. My only complaint is you can see there's a scuff right there on his nose, and my first version had a scuff in the same place, so that's weird that this version has that same issue. But yeah, other than that, this head sculpt looks incredible. Diamond Select Toys did a really nice job with this. The hair is sculpted really, really nicely. My only complaint, just like with the first version, is this one does have a bit of a long neck. It's not as bad as the first version, which I'll go ahead and show that off. His neck was really long. You can see that it's coming out on the sides because his head sits so far up on the peg. This one does not have that issue. I still feel like it's a little bit too long, but it's definitely not as bad as this one. You can also see that this one is smiling, so this head sculpt is different than this one. The engagement ring is sculpted and painted really nicely, and so are the bullet holes on his shirt. The tape is also sculpted and painted nicely. It's done in a nice gloss black color. The only thing that's different on this figure from the previous release is the arms, because of course he had the jacket on the first release. So again, the tape looks really nice. The gloss black looks good. He does have paint variation right here on the inside of his arm, but that is literally the only place. You can just see that there's paint variation here and nothing on the rest of the figure. So it's really odd there's some paint variation there, but nowhere else. That's really strange. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. He has a ball-jointed head that can't look up that far just because of the hair. He can look down just a little bit. He can move his head side to side. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can only move out that far. He has single-jointed elbows that can bend in that far, swivel side to side. He has swiveled wrists that can move side to side and up and down. He has a ball-jointed diaphragm that really can't move back really can't move forward. He can move side to side. He also has waist swivel. He has T-joint hips that can do a complete split. Would have been nice if they would have, I really wish they would have just updated this body with some ball-jointed hips. These T-joint hips are really outdated, but he can do a complete split. He can kick forward very slightly. He can kick back. He has swivel at the thigh, single jointed knee, swivel at the ankle that can move down all the way, up just a little bit, and an ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to the first version. Here he is next to the San Diego Comic-Con version, and this one is exactly the same. I didn't realize it when I first bought this, but if you have this figure, it is exactly the same. Really the only thing different is the poster and of course that VHS style packaging. And finally, there he is next to the Walgreens exclusive Bruce Lee figure. And the weird thing is, this figure actually has the ball jointed hips, double jointed elbows, bunches of alternate hands. So yeah, it would have been nice if he would have had that level of articulation and accessories. So overall, I think this is still a pretty nice figure, especially if you don't have the San Diego Comic-Con version one. I'm a sucker for anything Crow related, so I definitely had to pick this up. It still would have been nice if Diamond Select would have improved the joints on this figure, though, and given him some more accessories. But other than that, he is still a really awesome release. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.